just be. Maybe there's a special ending as well. I don't know. Big Shell Evil. There they are. Snake, I have a favour to ask, said Otacon. Snake's face creased into a frown. Otacon's favours always meant trouble, usually for Snake. Forget it. I don't know what you're up to this time, but I'm through running around the country on some half-baked crusade I don't even understand. It's nothing like that. It's my sister. Your sister? It's not his sister. We learned that. Yeah, her name's Emma. Otacon's voice suddenly became grave as he began to relate his story. He'd recently discovered the whereabouts of his long estranged daughter. Apparently, she was working as a systems programmer in an ocean cleanup facility in Manhattan Bay called Big Shell. Wait a minute, Big Shell, isn't that a... Exactly! You've heard the rumours too! There had recently been a string of accidental deaths amongst the employees of Big Shell. A number of rumours were circulating about the cause of these deaths. There was a serial killer on the loose. And it wasn't right. The employees were going stir crazy. The whole place was haunted. Big Shell had gone from being a symbol of environmental responsibility to being a lucrative sort of tabloid gossip. I'm worried about Emma. Will you go and check up on her for me? Snake waved his hand to the missile. Go ask the police or something. You know they wouldn't do anything about it. You assume that I would? I just got a bad feeling about this thing. Just go and check for me, please. You go. Come on! No way. I'm telling you, Snake, I've got a really bad feeling about this. Please, I'm begging you. Leave me alone. 6 hours later, Snake found himself standing on the heliport of Big Shell. He watched as a group of armed men began to take over the facility before his eyes. Snake hid himself behind a crate. Just then, Otacon called on the codec. You think there's some kind of terrorists? He asked. I don't know, but it's pretty clear the situation is a little more dangerous than before. Congratulations! Looks like you guessed right. It's not exactly reassuring. I hope Emma's still okay. Yeah, me too, said Snake. His eye drifted over to a Harrier jet parked on the heliport. What about that Harrier? Does it belong to them? Nah, it belongs to the Marines. Apparently they made an emergency landing here 3 days ago after a problem occurred during a training exercise. Snake nodded. First things first, we'd better find out what's going on here. I'm going in. Roger, be careful in there. Oh, and Snake? What? If you happen to meet Emma, don't mention my name, okay? Why not? Well, we haven't seen each other in a long time, and it's all kind of a sudden. Otacon hesitated. Snake realized there was more to the situation than Otacon was willing to let on. He decided to let it drop as he headed inside the Big Shell. Yeah, he's his daughter with, you know, with the sniper wolf lady. Whether his biological daughter or adopted, not clear. You can't open these hatches, Snake. Has a gun to begin with, thinks, and a sensor. You know, maybe not biological, not clear. I didn't know you were here. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this whole thing without radar, aren't I? Nothing. Oh, I can't hide under there? That sucks. Keep a run! Those special items, they're gonna wake him up. Nothing under the boxes. You kick him though. You idiot snake! Get in there before you trigger more radars. Box. That's why box 5's there. So you can get a box early from this way. Okay. Good to know. Nothing here, just a box that was always sat on here. Yup. This box was always sat on here. Okay. So are we actually going to the other facility? Like, you know, that's where I was in the other thing, but it's not clear where we should be heading here. Nothing here. At least I found something to play on it. You know, even with it not letting me continue the main game, we found something to do. I did install Metal Gear 3 ready, but, you know. Nothing here. We'll move along then. I need to get out of here. I can't sit in this box forever. Emma is waiting for the real snake to come rescue her. Now, why are they saying that Snake's like the notorious terrorist killer? I guess in the first game we did murder everyone, but the real Snake wouldn't. The real Snake would do it non-lethal, right? Oh, you're just gonna... Get caught on the thing. Perfect.
What's that?
Nothing. Goes he went in there.
Nothing here.
Okay. Doors that won't open ever. A ration! Grab it then. Why you turn round, Snake?
Nothing here.
Sink into the stairs. Is he always going to look that way?
Who's there?
Fuck.
Over there.
So you all go over there. Fuck. Kind of wanted thrashing, but at the same time, like, is it worth going to that corner to get it? Is it? Okay, is this also going to have multiple ways? Get on it. Fuck you, Snake. Get on it. Get on it. I'm just a box. Nothing there. Nothing to see. But he totally saw us. He absolutely went, yep, he's in that box. And went, I'll let him off.
Nothing here.
He absolutely looked right at us. Snake emerged to the D-connecting bridge, sensing a presence nearby, quickly hid himself in a box. Soon, he heard the sound of footsteps accompanied by voices. "What about the girl who got away?" said a man's voice. "We lost her in Strut C," said another man. Girl? Were they talking about Emma? Snake cocks his head to listen more closely. "Lost her? That's not good," said the first man. "Why?" "Well, I don't know all the details, but I heard we need to get the brat to get back. So until we get our hands on her, we're screwed." Snake stole a peek at the two men. They were decked out in full military gear, but they didn't seem to carry themselves like soldiers. The first man continues. "Oh yeah, did you hear about what happened at the heliport?" "Yeah, the ghost in the big cell. Showed up, right? Some people called it Big Cell Evil. He must somehow know we're here to pick it up. He'll be coming for us as soon as we find it. If he does, I'll kick his ass. Yeah, I'll do more than that. I'd kid the bastard. He already hoisted our guys." The voices trailed off into the distance. Snake called Otacon on the codec. "That girl they were talking about, that's Emma, I'm sure of it. They mentioned some of their comrades were killed by the ghost of the big shell. What do you think they're talking about?" "I had no idea. Don't worry about it. Just head for Strut C, quickly. Emma's..." Otacon was right. Right now, saving Emma was the top priority. Snake decided to head for Strut C. I should have saved! I should have saved. Is that too far down to do the grip thrower?
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Fuck off. I wanted stuff. I was greedy. Sediment pool? Sediment-shaped sediments? Okay, so going in the bottom... I was hoping they wouldn't come out that door, you know? I thought I might get away with that. Oh, you can't climb over that, Snake.
Over there.
Over there, in the door that we just left him in. Who would have guessed? It's so hard to lose them. It's a shame you can't flip over that, isn't it, Snake? Oh, you might turn around and not look at me. There's a box here. Return to your... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Snake. Alright, continuing in here is fine, because then at least it's ended the stupid hunts.
Nothing here.
Then he's not immediately here looking. Oh, nothing. Ooh. That's the stupid shit you need to do to increase your grip. You need to do it like 5 times in a row.
Nothing here. Is there somebody there?
No. They're just box. It says on the other thing, sometimes there's stuff in those. Is there ever? Or was it just because there was the bomb in that one? I see some stuff in there. It's a shame that Snake's too dumb to activate the radar, isn't it? The real pity that Snake's too dumb to put on radar.
Nothing here.
An M9! Let's go. No Snake. Okay. We've got an M9. Is that a tunnel? Oh, it's just the open gate, isn't it? Honestly, I'm gonna leave the room and come back in. We've got an M9, we've got a ration. We saved the progress. Hey. Strut C. Good. Just making sure we're going the right way.
What's that?
Box. Nothing. He's buggered off. Clear. I'm not going to jump up and down the thing a million times to make my grip strength good. Not worth it. Not worth it. I'm sure he won't need grip. Right? Okay, morale. CD connecting bridge. CD. Camera. They didn't know what to do with that. Fuck. Okay, they killed him. These aren't easy, especially without radar. Don't you dare. You go wake him up. That's fine. I'm just gonna get out of here before you do. Nothing. Oh. There is not. There is a box. Okay, so these are all separate individual missions of things that could have happened. Okay, she's in Bomb Man room. How do I get her out of there? Ketchup. Oh, rations under the tables. A guard in here, isn't there? Well, we've already found her. Let's check all the toilets. There's an actual model. It's not the usual thing. USP. But not nudie pics. Just a, you know, lady in a bikini.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
No, you don't. You need to shut your mouth. Can I hide him in the toilet? Surely the toilets act as a locker. Okay, I can.
Unable to find the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Scary. They're into her eyes. Kissing booth. Sure. That didn't sound suspicious, squirt or anything. They definitely... Okay, can you... You can also do the special move. It's faster than a shadow. That suspicious splurt. Yeah. That's definitely kissed it, right? Snake, what are you doing? Seriously. You were meant to be hiding. I was just being funny, zooming in on her eyes, and then you took it too far, Snake. Oh, we've got a stun gun! That's what the M9 is. It's the stun gun. Oh my god. We've had the stun gun. Over. But how do I get her out? How do I make her come out of there? Gotta kiss that one as well, Snake. I have no idea how to make her get out of there. There's a ration under there. I could smell a ration under the table. I knew it. How do I make her come out? Okay, it's not shoot the door controls. Like, I found her. Of course, just the open door button. Snake slowly approached the girl, who shrank into the corner of the food storage locker. You're Emma, right? Who are you? How do you know my name? Calm down, said Snake, trying to reassure her. I'm on your side. I came to rescue you. You're on my side? That's right. You came to save me? Yes. Really? Really. Emma regarded Snake with a suspicious look. Do I really look like I can be trusted? Do I really look like I can't be trusted? Said Snake. Samara, don't you have a mirror in your house? Snake started to protest, but Emma cut him off. Whatever, so why exactly did you come to rescue me? Snake recalled what Otacon had said to him. Whatever happens, don't mention his name. I can't tell you that. Why not? Because I just can't. Emma looked up at Snake, up and down, from head to toe. She didn't exactly look convinced, but she seemed to let her guard down. You know, for a hero, you don't sound very convincing, but I guess you don't seem such a bad guy either. What's your name? Solid Snake. I should save. Big Shell Evil. Oh, the A might just be for completing scenario A, but there are two endings to it. Suddenly, Emma stood up and grabbed Snake by the ear. Hello, Hamle Anglais. I asked you what your name was, not what your nickname was. God, what a freak. Emma released Snake's ear and looked him square in the eye. What's your real name? I got rid of it. Huh? People in my line of work don't need names. Besides, only our grandmas grab people by the ears like that. A slight frown crossed Emma's face. You might not be a bad guy, but you sure are weird. But whatever. So solid. Call me Snake. Snake sighed. Talking to this kid was making him tired. Also, Otacon was so much older than her, she clearly wasn't his sister. Man, you're really uptight about names, aren't you? Okay then, Snake. Snake interrupted her. Let me ask you a few questions, alright? Sure, fine. Why are those terrorists looking for you? Maybe it's because they find me irresistibly attractive. Snake couldn't think of anything to say to this. Emma seemed a little disappointed. Or maybe it's because I changed the passwords on the computer system and locked them out. What do you mean? Emma explained she's been seen the terrorists trying to use Big Shell's computer system to do something. Then after creating a diversion and making her escape, she'd made a change to the system so they couldn't use it anymore. It bought me some time and I thought I might irritate them as an added bonus too. She was probably more concerned with the latter. Snake thought to himself. So what are the terrorists trying to do with the system? How should I know? Did it have something to do with the ghost of Big Shell? What are you talking about? Emma feigned a look of surprise. They said to some of their contracts got killed by the ghost of the Big Shell. So who is this ghost they're talking about anyway? Emma glared at Snake in disgust. Why are you looking at me like that? The ghost of Big Shell? That's so lame. She waved her hands above her head. Sure, it's true that 3 of them died in the last month. It was actually really sad. 2 of them just disappeared, one after another. And so the guy who just got here, he disappeared too. But they were all accidents, okay? Just connected in with some stupid childish legend. Legend? So the ghost story has been around for a while. Yeah, they say there was this one employee a long time ago whose son died. He actually tried to kill himself, but he didn't really die. He just got really mangled and stuff. And now he haunts this place, you know, that sort of thing. Something in Emma's eyes seemed to flicker for a moment, but she quickly recovered. Her voice became cheerful again. Hey, these kinds of places have always one ghost or two or ghost stories associated with them, right? Some people say they've seen shadows lurking around in supposedly empty rooms, but personally, I think someone's probably just slacking off in a job, or someone's moving around in a cardboard box. But there's no such thing as ghosts. Emma was clearly getting flustered. Okay, settle down. I don't believe in ghost stories either. I know, stupid, aren't they? Emma looked relieved. Right, but I don't want to rule out any possibilities. Do you think anyone could have gone in here without authorization? Emma thought for a minute. Big Shell is almost completely automated, so mostly inaccessible to people. But yeah, I guess it might have been possible. Still. Suddenly, the door to the dining hall burst open. Enemy guards started pouring into the room, shouting angry. It looked like their conversation had dragged on a little bit too long. Snake grunted in frustration. It was tough to concentrate with Emma around. Emma, get down! Snake yelled as he drew his M9 and not his USP. Oh, perfect. He's actually getting shot. You fall asleep now. I didn't see you come in there. Okay, we're good. Hello, Tharia. Happy Friday. How's your week going? You having a good week? I appreciate you popping by. Hopefully you're having a good day. That waving, it turns out really good, didn't it? Hi, guys, in the door. I'm just going to use this as... Wow, they actually dodge. Good for you. Just going to use this as shelter and shoot anyone in the eye who... That door saved your life. You know that. Totally is. So far, so good. How about you? Yeah, not too bad so far. For some reason, the main story of this got to a point where it just, like, does a weird soft lock, so we're in, like, some weird mode right now. But, you know, it's kind of interesting. Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot him in the eye. I'm trying to do this non-lethally as well. So now I'm going to let him die because I didn't mean to shoot that guy in the eye with a real gun. It was just meant to shoot him in the eye with a tranquilizer dart. You know, totally non-lethally, even though it shoots him in the eye and, you know, maybe he can't see. You got any big plans for the weekend or anything? Anything interesting? Mission fails. Okay. I would like it to keep that M9 equipped so that I don't accidentally shoot someone in the eye. You need to stop that. Oh, come on, that hit him. They're a little too clever. It's almost like they don't want to get shot. It's almost like they don't want to get shot. He didn't want to get shot. And everyone? Okay, they're all unconscious. Good. No bad usual same, but I might do some extra streaming over the weekend just because Twitch are doing some special thing. So, you know, I thought I might as well. Boom, 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 boom. The guards all lay silent on the floor. Snake put away his gun and moved towards Emma, who was cowering in the corner again. He put his hands on her shoulder. Emma, you alright? Yeah. Emma hung her head, trying to avoid Snake's gaze. Emma? I've only known you for 10 minutes, but you've already learned something about you. I don't know which person saying which at the moment. That might have been her. I've only known you 10 minutes before I learned something about you. What's that? You're just like them. You're good at killing people. I only shot them in the eye with a tranquilizer dart. She was trying to put a strong face on, but her voice was wavering. In my world, said Snake, there's only one law. Kill or be killed. That's what kept me alive so far, and that's the only thing that's keeping me alive right now. If you want to survive, you'd better learn to be strong. Even though I shot them with tranquilizer darts. Emma raised her head. I just learned something else about you. You're a liar. You're also good at justifying yourself, aren't you? Emma drew closer to Snake. His face was covered with the blood of the others. It was a face already exhausted by battle. I need to save. That's very important. Because if I accidentally read through the whole thing and don't save, you cannot save in this mode. Snake was wounded in numerous places because he wanted to shoot them with tranquilizer darts, so he got hit a million times. Emma tried to avert her eyes. He suffered all that just to protect her. I'm sorry. Emma handed Snake a ration. Here. It's nothing. Forget about it, said Snake. Now let's get back to the task at hand. Where are the other hostages? Sausages. He wants all the sausages in the rations. They're all on the first floor at Shell 2 Core. I don't think anyone's been hurt yet, but still. Don't worry, I'll do everything I can to help them. You'd better stay here. Wait, you can't get to the Shell 2 Core. What? It's locked in the door to Shut D that links to the Shell 1 and Shell 2 cores. It won't open with the cards. So how do we open it then? You gotta access the nodes in Struct B and enter the password. He dictated a 16-character string of letters and numbers to him. Snake nodded. Got it. Emma looked up surprisingly. Shouldn't you write it down or something? My line of work. We don't take notes. Snake demonstrated by reciting the password from memory. So you're good at memorizing things too, huh? I'm heading for Struct B. You stay put. But? No buts. Just leave everything to me. I'm gonna run errands too. Emma smiled. Okay, here, take this with you. It's an extra security card. You'll need it to get to Struct B. I've got my own card with me, so it's okay. Snake took the card from Emma. I'll be back before you know it, no matter what happens. Don't open the door and try not to make a sound. Emma nodded and closed the door to the locker. Even though it was a freezer. She's sitting in a freezer, not a locker. But she makes a sound if we knock on the door, so try not to make a sound. But she's very easy to terrify. Okay, we've got one ration, because maybe he did get an extra ration. There's no more rations hidden under the tables. Where are we heading? Struct B? Access node in Struct B. Okay. So yeah, this is very different to the main story, and we're doing crazy things and trying to stay alive. But you know, it's maybe more of a challenge, and there's no radar, which makes it really annoying. Okay, now the door opens, which is good. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, like I got nothing better to do, so I thought I might as well stream. Might as well. Oh no. Just a box, don't worry about it. There's nothing here. So this is why it's extra hard, because... Oh my god.
It's the enemy. I need help.
No, it's not. Sleep now, you pests. Oops. I'm just gonna run away now. You guys have fun over there. That's what snitches get. They get shot in the eye with a tranquilizer dart. I just made the game harder for myself by trying to non-lethal everything as well, but... Okay. They're not chasing me, which is concerning. There's this lady in the locker again. Any loot? Rations? The fact that they're not chasing me between that room and this room means that we're probably gonna have a boss fight. Sense of self-preservation is intact, I see. Very much, yep. Very, very much intact. Snake, you know, very definitely looking after himself, right? So clearly there's going to be a boss battle in this room. Otherwise, why would they be doing this? Now, in the main story, there's a vampire man in here. And Raiden. But Snake was wearing a disguise in that particular instance of reality. And he isn't here. And also you can turn... Okay. Snake accessed the note. He entered the password that Emma had given him. After a moment, the monitor displayed a message saying the lock on the door to Shell 1, Shell 2 connecting bridge had been released. I was going to say, you normally turn the radar on with this, but you can't. And then all of a sudden, it was mission critical. Snake turned his back to strut C. He heard a voice emanating from an unseen speaker. It sounded like some kind of building-wide announcement. This is a message for the ghost of Big Shell. You are hereby ordered to remove the lock on the system using the control key you got from the girl at once. You have 15 minutes to comply. If you fail to do so, we will kill the girl. I repeat. The voice repeated its warning. A chill ran up his spine. The girl they were talking about had to be Emma. I'm going to save again, but I'm going to save in a different slot in case there was something else we could have done there. Because there was possibly something else we could have done there without accessing the computer. The first one had 2 different routes. They really had gone their hands on her. And what was this control key they were talking about? Snake called Otacon via the codec. They got Emma, Otacon exploded. But did you... Calm down for a minute, I'm trying to think of a way to save her. A calm returned to Otacon's voice. Alright. It's hard to tell who's which in this. This control key they're talking about. Could it be this card that Emma gave me? That's probably Snake then. This control key they're talking about. Could it be the card that Emma gave me? No, that's just a security card. It's only good for opening doors. The control key is just what it sounds like. An actual key that only Big Shell system administrator would have access to. It acts like a verification device. Basically, you can't make any changes to Big Shell's computer system without it. The terrorists need it to release the lock on the system. What if they used the password just like I did? That wouldn't work. Passwords are only good up to security level 3. Beyond that, you need the control key to gain access. Sounds like you've been doing your homework. Snake, are you sure Emma didn't give you anything else? Yeah. What makes you think I have it anyway? Maybe Emma lied to them. Or maybe she gave it to the real ghost of Big Shell. That's not possible, said Otacon quickly. How can you be so sure? Countered Snake. Hey, you said yourself there's no such thing, didn't you? We have to hurry and save Emma. You're right, but we don't even know where they've taken her. Of the codec, Snake heard the sounds of Otacon smacking one hand against the other. I said, why didn't I think of that before? What? Emma said she had her own card with her, right? Security cards in Big Shell work on an RFID system as radio frequency RF identification. Each RFID card is embedded with an IC chip. It sends data via a radio signal. That card readers can only use these signals to detect any IDs within range. All data in Big Shell is managed an integrated management system, and that system is inaccessible with the level 3 passwords. Otacon was speaking rapidly now. Meaning that you can only use the node to find out which strut Emma is in. Snake, try accessing the node again using that password. Snake did as Otacon said. After a moment, the screen displayed blinking light in strut F. That's her! She's in strut F, Snake! You gotta hurry! These snake tails are tough. That they are! You know, the not saving part is very tough. Well, I mean, I guess you get to save between there, but, you know, the not radar as well. That's really... I thought we could open this hole for no reason. We'll figure it out, though. But, you know... There's a guy just standing here. Anything over here? No. A to B, we're not allowed to go. Right. I'm gonna get out of here before he wakes up. Because there's no reason to be here. Lockers. I checked all the lockers, but there's nothing in them. But, you know, what I do need to know, like, do you know how to progress in the main story from where Raiden is in the weird zone? From immediately after he's been hostage kidnapped. Because, you know, I can't seem to progress from there. I thought that you had to save and exit out the game, but now we're stuck in, like, the longs or something. And I can't move from there. Okay, toilets. Nobody down the corridor. So they say she's in strut F, but
Who's that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Ouch. Run, Snake!
Over there.
He's not over there. I know that that's like I literally went the whole loop, but he's not over there.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to the CD connecting bridge. Exercise extreme caution.
Enemy intruder sighted.
How dare you shoot the box?
Understood. Backup is being dispatched to the CD connecting bridge. Cut off and surround the target.
Snake, why are you just lying on the floor? I thought he could roll through that guy, and he did roll through the guy, but he stayed lying on the floor. His whole day's getting to him, I think. You need to sleep now. After that.
Who's that?
Nobody.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, come on. I was in there before the thing went off.
Nothing here.
Wahaha. I think he entered this box. I mean, if you're going to go all the way from there.
What's that?
It's a box.
Who's that? I got it.
No, you don't.
What's going on? Respond.
You know what? I need to go that way. Thanks. A snake emerged onto the shell 1-2 connecting bridge. He got a call on the codec. This is Snake. Don't give me that. This is Snake routine. Oddcom was furious. Where do you think you're going anyway? Emma's in strut F. Get over there now. I don't know. I followed the guy through a door that randomly opens. And I'm going to follow it. Or not. I mean, I'll take the extra save point.
Nothing here.
But that's curious, isn't it? Why is that there? That's an option that you can do. Okay, no, she's in F down here, right. I am going the right way. That door didn't open before. So I'm curious why it does now. Dive over a sleeping body. Why does that open now?
Who's that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Bullshit. Are they going to come in? They're not coming in, are they? It's just the drones. Okay, if we wait out the drones, I can shoot these drones. There's no way that I have to go over to the big shell core, right? Okay, drones. There's a guy out here. It's not just drones, there are actual men out there, huh? Since when are there men out here? This is the drone room. It should only be drones. Okay, well, now we know there's a guy out here. We'll keep an eye out. Hey, huh? Where is this guy? Bullshit. There is no guy. How was there a guy out here to hear us? There's nobody out here. You don't think they've got landmines, do you?
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
There's a guy out there! Again? They pass through the door to Strasaf without getting spotted whatsoever or alerting the invisible man. Emma was being held captive somewhere in this part of the facility. You'd have to be extra cautious from here out. If the enemy spotted him, they'd kill Emma without hesitation. It's a good job he didn't get spotted by the invisible man crossing the bridge. Snake would have to find her without being detected. He's done a very good job of not being detected so far. And immediately wasn't detected by somebody on the staircase. Who is never on the staircase usually.
Nothing here.
He still needed to be a loot goblin and check everything. He's trying to punch the door, but he's would rather tap it instead. He got knocked over by the wind force of the door falling over because he was out of the way of the door. And it couldn't have possibly fallen on. But Snake was an expert and he knew that the wind would not get him next time. She's gonna be in the booby trap room, isn't she? And every locker's gonna be... Can you grab the doors after? No. Snake. Damn it, I thought we got away with that. Okay. Must immediately loot everything again. Just loot goblin. Okay, nothing in the lockers. No point in shooting them. Somebody in the doorway! What? There was nobody in the doorway. Excuse me.
Nothing here.
Okay. Hi. Ox says hi. Okay, we can't go in the explosive room. That's good. That rules out the explosive room.
Nothing here.
Nothing here. Nothing to see. Stun grenade. So she's downstairs. No two ways about it. She's downstairs. Hopefully he won't see me. Caught entering the room.